Alright guys, BigPoppaTMo here. We're back. We're doing another episode of Escape the Pacific. We are on our way to Island F. We are in the second cluster. And while I was sailing on over here, sure enough, there it is. Pirate ship. Alright, so for those of you that have never seen a pirate ship before, I am going to turn towards it. I knew it was going to be there because while I was having some technical difficulties doing some bug reporting videos, I had it pop up and I ended up chasing it. Now, here's the thing. I also know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to catch this one. Well, actually, I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to catch this one. I was not able to catch it last time. I did chase after it. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and just try and cut it off a little bit. We're gonna head this way. We're gonna come really close to this sunken ship to try and just skirt this island a little bit, just so I can get you all close enough that you can actually see what the pirate ships look like. They are full-blown pirate ships. It is a big galleon basically, and they are absolutely beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Now you cannot get close enough to them right now to interact. That is by design from the devs. For the moment, I don't know if we'll be able to interact with them in the future. I'm hoping that we'll actually be able to trade stuff with them. I think that would be super, super cool. But one of the other things that this did was um, when I started chasing after this ship, trying to catch up to it, there are more islands back here. So we're actually going to find a couple more islands when I come around this way too. Now we are going to call off the pursuit in a few moments. Unless, of course, I feel as if I can... I don't know, I did this completely different last time and I was not able to catch up to him. But I might be able to catch him this time. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. They are tricksy. Basically what it did is it took off like a bat out of hell. Once it got to these other islands that are going to pop up on the horizon over here shortly, it basically just took off like a bat out of hell, and I could not catch it. But I'm actually staying a bit ahead of it at the moment. As long as it doesn't turn. If it turns, we're not gonna be able to do anything. But we'll try and catch it. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Now, what happens is if you get close to them, they have an exclusion zone around them. You can't actually get within a certain range of them before it just bumps you. So that's what prevents you from interacting with the boat at all. It does look like it's turning a little bit. Let's turn towards a little bit, straighten up. They are fast, by the way. They are very, very fast. So once they decide to just go in a straight path, you're not gonna catch them. Now there's one of the islands over there, one of which is a rather large island, but it's also very rocky. I've gotten a lot closer to this thing than I did last time, that's for sure. Let's see if we continue to... Kind of looks like we're on the same heading. I'm gonna turn towards it just a little bit. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and stop with the fast forwarding time. There's a pirate ship in its full glory. Now I tell you what, now that I've turned off the fast travel, that thing doesn't look like it's moving anymore. So we actually did catch it. Look at that. That's pretty spiffy. That is a pirate ship, my friends. I don't want to fall off the boat. We definitely caught up to that one. That's smexy. But then boom, right there. See, I bumped right into its exclusion zone. So pirate ship has actually stopped, and we cannot get any further forward than we are right now. I have the sails at full, and we are not moving forward. So now I can back away from it a little bit, and then we can go forward again. It started to move then too. But then I bumped right back into it again. Pretty neat. So there you go, guys. Pirate ship. Super, super cool. I think they look absolutely amazing. And it has moved, started to move again. Now, that is Island G over there. That ends up being big one. Look at that. It showed us actually out in the water. And then there's another island over there. G is the one that comes up as the big stony one. Now what I do want to do is I want to go back towards the island we were aiming for, which is Island F. Even though we have seen the galleon. That's so cool. Just taking some screenies. All right. Bank hard to the right. Hopefully we won't bump into its exclusion zone again. We are pretty close to it though. Oh, looks like we made it around. Nifty. There you go. If you guys haven't seen them yet, there's your pirate ships. It's getting kind of late in the day. Hopefully we can get back to this island before it gets too dark. Gotta get turned around here. There we go. That's the island we want. So we'll hit Island F. We'll go take a look at this one, see what's on it, and then move along to Island G next. I do need to actually edit Island C. That was the Dinky Island. Uh-oh. I might have broke something. Oh, there we go. We didn't break anything. It was just me. That was just BigPoppaTMo trying to hit escape to get out of it when all I had to do was hit enter. A little bit of fun on the high seas. That pirate ship is still there too. All right, now we can sit down. We can wait. Minor distractions from what we were trying to do. Now, when I got down to Island G, I was surprised. Like I said, there are a couple more islands beyond Island G too. So this cluster of islands is actually larger than I thought. It's pretty decent sized, but the fact that there were two additional islands down there kind of threw me for a little bit. And said Island G is a very large, not a very large, but it's a large rocky island. It does have some timber on it. It does have a couple little things of interest. Do know for a fact that there are crates on there, so we can get some more of the medium crates and get some more planks, which would of course be nice as well. Now this is a little bit darker than I was planning on coming ashore, but it is what it is. We'll just have to sleep on the ground and get to the next day and go about our business. Definitely will not be able to sleep on the bed. It's too comfy. Too comfy. Beautiful sunset. Try not to run ashore too hard. Not that it really matters. And then boop, the moon comes out. All right. Now we should probably just turn the boat around because we're going to go right out to Island G next. So we'll get the rudders out of the water, back this thing up, set that like so. It is bright enough that can run around the island. I don't think it's bright enough to go in the water. I don't know. I've never tried. Look at that. Got a medium crate here. Another axe. Another medium crate. Nice. Got some turtles. I've never tried swimming at night, so. But with how bright that moon is, goodness. Let's see how bright it is underwater. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, guys. In the real world, you will not catch me in the ocean at night. No. Not a chance in hell. I value my limbs way too much. And that right there would just totally flip me out seeing just fish. Fish that I couldn't see for more than, 6 inches away would totally scare the bejesus out of me. And I've seen some big sharks at night. So, nope, not gonna happen. I do look forward to this game instituting predators. I would love to see some fishing spears, some different fish, some different fishing options. I would like to see sharks. I'd love to see things like manta ray. I don't mind the idea of dangers in the water, as long as it's not like too persistent. Sometimes I feel like with Stranded Deep, in SD, sometimes those sharks are just too persistent, too pervasive, too aggressive. Um, but it does look like there are different fish at night here. Okay, so those are not Pick up a bowl. So this was a single. This was a single chest ship. But, you know, with the moon out, you can see pretty well. That was not too bad. I could be mistaken, but that seemed like there were slightly different fish at night. I am probably mistaken. I probably just have not noticed them during the day. Alright, now while we're up here, that is Cove Island. That is palm trees. That means Dinky Island should be... Dinky Island's so small, can't even see it. I should definitely pick up my stuff first. Grab this chest. We'll run that back. Wow, look at all the banana palms on this island. That's a whole lot of banana palms. Immature or non-fruit bearing banana palms too. Just gonna grab all these boxes and get them back, and then I will sleep. So there's one of the islands beyond that. There's G. Then there's another island over that way, a little bit south and east of G. Surprised we can't pick up H from here. Alright, so he's looking at that island. I think we got all the boxes. Alright, let's go find ourselves a nice little patch of grass. Listen to the lovely crickets at night. Oh, wow, that is really dark. Didn't even make it to dawn. Alright, so we're going to have to wait for dawn. There we go. Watch our poor boat bob and weave. Alright, 6 tiredness. Sleep on the beach, 30%. Sure, why not? There we go. Beautiful sunny morning. Alright, got ourselves a new hammer. Nice. Couple extra pieces of stuff. Alright, gonna have to break these guys down. Pick up as many planks as we can. Alright, that's all we can fit in that one. Now the other question is, do we have any room in a plank box? Fit 6 more in there. Now let's see what we can fit on the other side. It is entirely possible we might need to lash another box to the boat in the very, very near future. Alright, so all of our sails are bananas. This would be a great upgrade island though. I mean, look at all these banana palms just sitting here. I think this may end up being known as Banana Palm Island. Because that's pretty much what this thing is covered in. There's a papaya tree. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be known as Banana Palm Island. So if we ever want to do anything with banana palms before we leave this cluster, that's where we're going to go. Let's go ahead and edit that. Banana Palm Island, boop. Alright, so Cove Island. G is actually that direction over there. That is where we want to go next. Alright, we are not caught up on anything. I am hungry and thirsty, though. And we need a little bit of seafood. That is nothing but fruit. There we go. Perfectly balanced. We are a little bit hungry, but I think we can deal with that. Let's find G. G is right there. Excellent. This is actually going to take a minute because that island is not really all that close. We'll head on over to G. Show you guys the big old rocky island. I do apologize about all the island hopping, but it gets to a point where, you know, unless you're going to build, you kind of just got to keep moving on. And I have not found an island that I really, really feel a pressing need to build on here. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed, because I'm not. Except for Cove Island. Cove Island did, in fact, disappoint me. It's a neat island. It really is. But I was hoping for a large island. And again, you know, like I said, I have not found any skeletons or any notes. So I'm thinking that for the next cluster, it might just be a gamble. You might just have to kind of go. Just go for it. use the skills that we have been taught. Try and find other clusters. Oh, that scared the bejesus out of me. Got the clouds rolling in. It's gonna rain on us. Moosh. There we go. All of a sudden, the seas get really, really choppy. Woo. Rogue waves. The wind picked up to 5 arrows. Our speed doubled. And I would imagine we're probably wet. Just gonna soldier on though. Hopefully we're still on track for this island. I think with the sailing on starter, it's not really gonna shift us off too far. They did an excellent job on the audio for thunder and rain. I also caught a comment on the Discord by one of the devs that even the basic palm roofs, which are the best palms, excuse me, the best palm roofs, they still leak. That was the explanation of why it rains through the roof. All right, so there's the other island over there. This one, which looks, from this distance, it looks like it's got a lot of trees. Those are actually rocks, which I thought was kind of cool. But that is the other island that we saw. So that's Island G. That's the other island. And I'm pretty sure there's another island on the backside of this one. So we'll go from here to that one, and then up that direction. But when I did when I was doing the technical difficulty stuff, I chased that pirate ship all the way over here, and it went right between those two islands and disappeared. It was hauling. It was hauling. This actually would not be a bad island to build on either, except for the fact that it does not have a lot of natural timber. You would basically have to go gather timber everywhere and bring it back, and the palm fronds. It has plenty of long sticks and probably even the thick branches with everything, but let's go ahead and hit quick save here, do the aerial flyby. So it's kind of a neat looking island. And there are some supplies on here. The little pond is salt water, though. It is not fresh water. We have some hemp. That's cool. We haven't seen hemp in a little while. You can parkour around the island. A lot of the rocks and stones A lot of those medium rocks. So this one would be an interesting island to build on. I would like to be able to build with stone later too. I think that would be awesome. But like I said, I did know that there was in fact a medium crate here. I'm going to move the boat right there. Put it into this little flat spot. There we go. Oh, look at that tall grass. Nice. All right, so building actually became possible on this island with the tall grass. It's going to rain on us again. What I'm looking for, oh my goodness. Wanted to make sure to get those up out of the salt water. Might as well take the opportunity to get a little bit of fresh water while we have it. Because it never hurts to have more fresh water. There we go. Oh. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode though. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. If you like the video, give it the thumbs up. You might want to think about subscribing to the channel. Hit that notification, get notified every time I upload new content or go live. Until next time guys, you can find your own damn islands.